Tyler Sjuts had 15, I think 5 threes. Was it 15?
Yep.
Just feeling it today. You had one at the beginning of the first quarter, the second quarter, and the third quarter. Were you aware that you hit the first 3 of each quarter going on there?
I didn't know that, but I was hitting them in warm-up, so screw it, I'm just gonna shoot it. Got the ball, I was open. They gave me space, and I just pulled it. Made the first few, got hot, was feeling it for a little bit, and just kept pulling.
I think you guys hit 6 of them in the third. That was really the difference. The perimeter shooting, you kind of got an avalanche of perimeter shots going and really kind of took them out of the game. Tell me about just how that can get infectious when you guys are all feeling confident like that.
Well, usually it just takes one of us to start making them, get going a little bit, and then another person gets confidence, and then they make a 3, and then another person makes it, and they just keep going. We just keep pulling off that energy of hitting shots, and we just all get going, and we start hitting.
What was the beginning of the game like? You guys playing a little too fast, or loose the ball, maybe just a few jitters being back? I don't think that's the explanation, but I think you gave it away 7 times, and they converted, I think, every one of them into points, and they were making some shots. Just what did you guys have to get control of there to turn it around?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it was jitters, like you said, but we came out. Our coach actually pulled us into the after the quarter and pulled us in and said we had 9 turnovers, or I don't know if it was 7 or 9. Doesn't make a difference, but we got told that, and we were like, wow, we're just playing loose and not good, We're just turning the ball over, trying to force things. Like, we got a steal off the press on that one, and then we immediately turned it over and gave off the layup. So we just can't make that mistake, and we just need to take care of our turnovers and not play like that, We're playing maybe too fast.
Do this to a lot of teams, but could you sense when you were making shots in the third and forcing turnovers just how frustrating they were getting with, they were picking up fouls, and you guys do that a lot to teams, but just that's sort of enjoyable to watch teams kind of lose their cool.
Yeah, we can definitely sense the frustration coming off. You can see the players kind of getting after each other a little bit. They're throwing it out of bounds and just getting on each other. But it's a good feeling if you're pressuring a team enough to make them yell at each other like that.
Did you guys feel any sort of pressure being? You're back here again. You want to do it again. Just what was same building you started at last year? Just kind of what were all those emotions like getting back here and trying to do it again?
It definitely was less pressure than last year. Last year we had pressure because it's our first time being here, but this year I felt like we were a little more comfortable, and not saying anything, but not the same amount of fans kind of puts
right.
I'd say, but even less pressure, there's not as many people. It kind of feels kind of like a summer game, and you're just able to play more like yourself and loose, and there's not as much pressure if you turn it over or something,
And could you sense the lack of a crowd much during the game? I suppose beforehand you could just look in the stands and see it's not as full, but you guys got a pretty rowdy group of fans anyways.
Like you said, it is rowdy. It does get loud even with how many fans are there, and I'm sure that'll change with bigger venues like the Vandy and Pinnacle, hopefully. But yeah, we sent you look in the crowd before, and it's obviously not as many, but that's about the only time you sense it. Most of the time you're just tuned into the game, what's happening on the floor, and you can hear the noise, obviously. But yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow morning. Congratulations.
Alrighty. Thank you.